Hey you guys, it's Britta Alton here at Ringgold United Methodist Church. If you didn't make it to movie night, then you may not realize that green was the largest offering by $10, and so I have green hair, but I get to do something fun now. I'm gonna open up the opportunity for grown-ups at the church this Sunday to make donations that will go to Christ Chapel, and they can determine if I will change the color to blue or back to my regular color. We have just finished a wonderful week in Wonderland. For those of you who were here and who got to join in on the games and fun, I was so glad to see you. Your joy brought me joy, and for those who couldn't come, I can't wait to see you so that we can spend some time together. This week during Sunday school, we're going to continue our focus on stories that have one thing in common, and that is water. Before that, I just wanted to remind you really quick, next Thursday, the 28th of July, Catoosa Kids Day, which is at Tiger Creek from 3 to 6:30. There's a lot of organizations that'll be giving away freebies. We will be one of those. We're going to be giving out our backpack tags at that event and inviting people to come to our blessing of the backpacks on August 7th. 2 days after that, we are having our end of the summer pool party at Ringgold City Pool from 6 to 8 p.m. I really hope that you will come, that you'll bring a friend, and that we'll get to see those of you who came to Wonderland once more as a big fun splash. This week's Bible story that has a connection to water looks back at the Old Testament in the book of Exodus, chapter 2, verses 1 through 10. This week, we get to look back at the story of baby Moses. Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, was afraid. He was rich and powerful and scared. What could he be scared of? Well, strangely enough, Pharaoh was scared of God's people, the Hebrews. He thought there were too many of them, and he was afraid that they would try to become more powerful than he was. To make sure the Hebrews had no power, Pharaoh made them his slaves and ordered them to work very hard. Even worse, he demanded that all of the Hebrew baby boys should be drowned in the Nile River. Because of this, God's people were terribly afraid too. Everyone in Egypt was afraid. During this fearful time, a baby boy was born to a Hebrew mother. She loved her baby boy, and of course, she wanted him to live. The baby's mother kept him safe by making a floating basket for him. She put her baby in the basket and then hid it in the water and plants at the edge of the Nile River. The baby's big sister, Miriam, hid near the shore and watched over the basket. What happened next was really amazing. Pharaoh's daughter came down to the river to take a bath. She saw the basket among the water and plants and asked her servant to go and get it. When she opened the basket, she was surprised to see a baby boy crying. This must be one of the Hebrews' children, said Pharaoh's daughter. He's awfully cute. Wouldn't it be fun to keep him? Aha, thought Miriam. I can help her. Miriam bravely stepped out of her hiding place. I could probably find someone to help take care of the baby for you until he's a little older, she said. That would be perfect, said Pharaoh's daughter. Miriam was excited to tell her mother the news. The baby's mother took good care of him. When he was old enough, he went to live with Pharaoh's daughter. Miriam and her mother prayed he would be safe with her. I think I will name him Moses, said Pharaoh's daughter, because I took him out of the water. Moses lived in Pharaoh's palace until he grew up to be a man. During that time, life became worse and worse for the Hebrews. Eventually, however, Moses helped free God's people so they could leave Egypt. Now there was something besides fear for God's people. There was hope. Until I see you next, I pray that you are blessed.